Hey guys, welcome back to the Storm channel, and I hope that you've had a solid weekend so far, and that, I hopefully won't be taking away too much time from your day. So, as you may have heard, the first big release of 2022 released last Friday, the Friday the 28th of January, a highly anticipated Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends, Arceus. Arceus? I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna say whatever comes to mind first, but yeah, anyways. New Pokemon game dropped, and I was quite skeptical, very skeptical. I was unsure how they would change up the formula, how the Monster Hunter-like zones would work, and the graphics above all. I mean, the graphics, man. They did not look good, but all in all, I was on the fence and debating to wait until later in the year to get it, but reviews and the general consensus seemed good, so you know what, I had to give it a try. And to say it lightly, I was blown away. Like, to be fair, it is... So yeah, firstly, there will be a Storm experience on this once I beat it, but it'll probably be in like February or even March, depending on how long it takes me to complete it. But anywho, I'll just say now that the game is a lot better than most people expected. It changes up the formula in terms of battling, linearity, capturing Pokemon, and even the story takes a very different tone. Overall, there were many right steps in the right direction, except the graphics, and that's a completely different topic. But this formula they have now really works really well. The main concept of the Legends game, since it's technically a spin-off, even though I see the game as probably the biggest step forward for the franchise since they made the whole Gen 1 available in Gen 2, and the mature story of Gen 5, which in my opinion are the two biggest steps forward. But here is that you can create the first Pokédex for the region, and in this game's case, the Sinnoh region, known then as the Hisui region. This concept is very unique. We are playing in an ancient region where the townsfolk fear Pokemon and haven't learned to coexist with them. And Pokeballs are old-fashioned and lots of stuff is handmade, and you can clearly see in the art style it's very like traditional and old, I guess, antique. There are no gym leaders or a Pokemon League, just you, battling wild Pokemon, and in my opinion, the actual mythical Pokemon here are in the form of the noble Pokemon. Overall, these concepts all work really well to give a different insight into the world of Pokemon. What can be done for the next game? They need to innovate a bit more, right? Well, you see, this is set in the Sinnoh region, which inhabits the legendaries of Palkia and Dialga. Sorry, Dialga and Palkia, the Pokemon of time and space, and their followers try to preach their powers to you and the people of Jubilife village. So, if we move to a different region, let's say Kalos, for example, with Xerneas and Yveltal, I have no clue how to pronounce that legendary either. The clans that follow and worship these Pokemon would act very differently compared to the Palkia clan and the Dialga clan, the Diamond and Pearl clans. And the plot of a Legends Zygarde, since we're talking about Kalos here, would be different compared to Legends Arceus, where here revolves around time and space. And in Kalos, you would have a clan that would worship and try to create natural harmony in the world through the people that worship Xerneas. And the Yveltal clan, or the Y clan, they would try and bring an end to life and get a whole reset on the whole world, which would kind of give like a different dynamic, because that's how these legendaries are. Because Palkia is the legendary for space, and Dialga is the one for time. So they're both trying to worship those two different ideologies, and Xerneas and Yveltal, life and death, and would be very, very cool to see how they'd make a plot out of that. But yeah, since Legends Arceus plot is much darker than when we've become used to in Pokemon, a Legends Zygarde could be even darker in tone. But that's just one idea for a take on the Legends series of games. If they're gonna keep making them, they're gonna have to make it. This is the biggest step forward they made. For the mainline games, I highly doubt they will give us this much freedom, but they could. With this open-ended nature, it could lead us to being able to choose which gym we would like to take on first, which towns we'd like to explore first, and small stuff like that can be taken from this foundation into the next mainline game. Oh, and of course, lastly, they need to make the graphics look better, because if they make the formula this fun in bad graphics, imagine how good it would be with far greater graphics. I mean, the graphics here are really shocking and subpar. Like there's no excuse, man. Like, Breath of the Wild runs on the Switch, and this, and it runs perfectly. But this, no, it doesn't look half as good as Breath of the Wild. I mean, the art style is kind of similar, but like overall, it's not up there. But yeah. In the end, I think I may have rambled a bit too much, and I don't know if I made too much sense, but overall, I like where Pokemon is heading with this formula. I'm enjoying Legends Arceus a lot so far, but what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you like the new game? How much do you think they can improve with the formula? Leave your takes down below, and a like and a sub are heavily appreciated. I'm off to do some more writing and play some more Pokemon, so have a good rest of your day. Ciao, and Storm out.